Right lads, do you want a gathering? Is anybody missing?
Not open yet.
Peg, go on, Dan.
51.
Happy?
Yeah, fantastic.
You look fresh.
Feel like death. Hello and welcome to the third leg of the South Wales Winter Carp League. This week, or this time, I've drawn a peg on the opposite side of the lake, peg 51. It's got a lot of open water to it. I've decided not to go rose hip all around. I've got to mix and match again, MB1 and rose hip. So yeah, I'll run you through what I've been doing. Is I've got one out on MB1 bottom bait with a small bag of crushed, well I'll show you the crushed, some bits of crushed MB1 and other little bits and pieces in there. Put a lot of the MB1 glug in, also put a teaspoon of almond essence in there, so it smells very marzipan-y, so it's very it's going to be apt for the Christmas smell, marzipan. Yes, the second rod's gone out on a rose hip on a Ronnie rig, small bag of crushed rose hip on there, and the third rod is during the hours of light. I'm going to put one out with maggots on all the way through, so I'm going to probably reel it in as it starts getting dark, flip it over to something different, but at the moment I've got maggots on with a small bag of crushed rose hip with a few maggots in between. I literally didn't bring that many maggots on me. I got like literally less than a quarter of a pint, so I'll use that quite sparingly and hopefully it'll buy me a bite. But yeah, so the baits are out. Got a bit of still water, not a bad peg, seen a few fish showing. Let's see if we can, well, the first two legs blank and everyone blank for the second leg, so yes, we'll see how things go. So it's going to be 50-50 whether I actually came to this one or not. Yeah, so I seem to have picked up the bug that my boys have got. Everything seems to be passing through me quite rapidly, and when I was doing the walk around the lake with Andrew earlier on when we turned up, I think I half threw up once. Yeah, so I was retching and stuff, but that's past now. Still boiling hot at the moment, so probably sit outside in the cold in this little jumper. But yeah, I hope it just doesn't take over for Christmas. I'm feeling proper rough, and with the side effects of man flu, except both my children have got it. Right, let's hope I catch a fish, make it worth the effort of coming out feeling proper rough on the bank. Right, ta-da. So Andrew's picked the point peg, which is probably not a bad shot, seeing as it's been hammering down with rain in the last fortnight. But yeah, he's decided to reel in and come over here
For a Christmas beverage.
Yes. So I've got mine over there. Well,
Yeah, I'm on the point. So I got a lot of water in front of me, so I've been watching the water for the last couple of hours. Seen a few fish here and there. I've got a few plans for tonight, but been flicking singles all over the swim really. In front of us there, something just...
that was a bird.
A bird.
Taking a crap, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. So we're fishing open water, which We don't normally really do it.
I hate open water. I like to find somewhere where they feel safe and drop a bait on top of it and hopefully pick one off. But yeah, I think my plan is in the next hour we're forecast heavy rain, and it's supposed to last all night, depending on.
That's a lie.
If you look at, well, there's about 5 weather apps. One of them says it's going to be raining until about 11 o'clock tonight. One says it's going to be raining for an hour, and then it's going to be cloudy.
I hope it's only the hour one, because I think the water level is going to raise.
We'll go by the best looking one. It's only going to rain for an hour, not 6.
Yeah.
Well, it was supposed to dry all night, so I'm assuming that the cloud's going to clear off and it's going to be freezing.
But it's looking good here for a bite, to be honest.
Yes,
a lot of fish be out tonight now.
Well, to be fair, the amount of movement I've seen in the water compared to the last second leg, there was nothing moving at all last time we were down here. And this time there's a lot of fish moving around just under the surface. I'm contemplating even trying to zig probably tomorrow morning.
I don't even think they're that far out, to be honest.
No, they're coming up for sort of 4 rodlands out maybe. But yes, no Christmas vlog this year. I did plan to do it. Yeah, so this is my sad, weak attempt at a Christmas vlog. But yes.
I went on a Mistral.
Yeah.
Company man.
Oh, right. Let's finish off our cans and get back to try to catch a carp then.
We're going to do the 2019 review of the year. So the first question I am going to put to Dan is, how has your year been?
My year has been,
See the fish down there?
Yeah, I've seen a fish, sorry. So, carp fishing wise, I've had a few nice fish. As it got into the period where I should have been sort of like really hammering it and catching a few fish, I was decorating the house, and I was decorating the house for about 4 months.
For years.
It felt like forever. Well, I posted a few video updates on Facebook of what
Surprisingly a good job, actually.
Yeah.
Surprising.
Do you like the stencil on the wall?
Yeah, I can't believe it.
But yeah, that was my choice. Rachel didn't want that. Oh, heavy rain coming in.
Have you got a pause?
Yeah.
Put it under cover.
Oh, whistle pass.
Okay.
So, let's see. Let's put the camera in. Yeah. Right, pull back into the bivvy because the rain started coming down quite heavy. I don't want to destroy the camera. But
where were we?
question and answers.
Yeah. So the highlight of the year.
The highlight of the year?
How has it been?
Highlight has got to be that session where I fished 48 hours with Eddie, and when he went home I think I had 4 20s. That massive common jumping out of the net was probably the low light of the year. And then it was then it was followed up by that almost linear 25 pound, 25, I don't even know, 25
PB.
It was the biggest I've had out of this lake so far.
That's the standard that is. They all seem to come off that peg field, don't they, and off 29. So.
Yeah, it was the one I like to sneak down to, especially if I got the boys with me. It's off and away from all the people that walk around the lake, and it's a bit more secluded and private, isn't it?
Yeah. So that's your biggest fish of the year, 25 pounds?
Yep.
Almost the biggest fish between us both, really, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, that horrible thing you had from Linear.
Yeah, just wondering there. 26 pound 10, Linear, St John's, mirror. My PB, and that was my highlight of the year, I think. I didn't think I was going to catch anything, and to catch on the zig, well, unbelievable.
Well, yeah, I had one run, lost the fish, and then I had a pike taking it on the reel end, and that was my trip to Linear.
On the zig.
Yeah.
Definitely, though, I really enjoyed the trip, and I would go back there.
Yeah, I quite enjoyed it. The weather could have been a hell of a lot nicer. We went like, should have been nice weather season really, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
And we went there, storm conditions, hurricane weather, hammering down in between. We had a good laugh though.
Yeah, we did get shouted at a bit for fishing under the trees where we shouldn't have, and chucking stones at swans. That's what we found down there.
I didn't throw anything at the swans. Well, they were saying I was throwing bricks at the swans, no? William threw a brick. He can't even pick up a brick.
Throwing boilies at swans, and it's a bit, I don't know, carp fishermen are funny people, aren't they?
Awkward, horrible people, all of them.
I don't like them.
Especially when they're fishing.
Second question then. How have William and Eddie developed over the last year and have been in their fishing, not their personal lives?
Oh, Eddie still just likes to be on the bank with me. Doesn't care too much about the fishing. Just loves being out.
Or the weather?
Oh no, he's fallen in the lake and everything. He loves it all. William really loves a bit of float fishing. Happy with the rod in his hand. They've both got a little a new rod. Santa's bringing them new rods. So let's see how 2020 treats them.
Any plans then for the new year fishing and next year?
Next year? I have no idea. Probably try to get a lot more hours down on the fen rod, get the club water, see if we can't get some of the big cormorants out here and actually take a photo of them. I think I want to get back down West Wales. There's a few fisheries I want to see down there. Perhaps spring water. Also, I know they've done a lot of work up on Spring Rock fishery, and I want to go up and see the progress they've done up there. I know that a lot of people have said it's a small fish water, but I've had some nice fish up there, and I want to go up there and see if I can catch up a few more nice fish. But, yeah, I don't know. There's the bloggers match as well. That's at Big Haze this year or next year. So that should Manor. So that should be a bit more fish on the bank.
That should be better than this year's match, I think.
Well, at least we had a fish. Me and William had a fish between us. We had a good one the year before, but no, fennel done alright.
Yeah.
Don't move your baits for 2 48-hour sessions and then catch a fish. That's the boy.
Oh, I love him. I'm off to Moreland's fishery in France in April, so we'll have to look forward to. So hopefully I'll have a PB of like £70 by then, going from £26.10 St John's.
Yeah, I'd love to see you with a £70 carp.
Yeah. I'm on the waiting list for the wharf in Cardiff as well. Let's go fish up to £50. So, but mostly I'm going to try and crack the fen rod next year. Try and get I still haven't had a 20 out here, so I had a £19 from the new Simmos last year. I'm getting closer.
I've had 620 out here this year, and I haven't really had that much of a good go at it, really.
Yeah, I haven't had much fishing, to be honest. Much as I honestly want, but...
You're an Austral breed, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fine. You know what I'm talking about.
No?
Yeah, a 20 out of the fen rod, I think, for me. And you want one of the big cormorants.
Yeah,
one of the koi.
Oh, koi. Yeah, I imagine that I've been fishing here, since 2008? Now 2020, that's 12 years chasing that one koi carp. I think it'll be bellied up before I even catch it. It's an old fish. It's one of the first. I think I've seen pictures of it when it was like £15 back in the early 90s when Brynwill took over this water. So what is it? It's 20, nearly 30 years old, that fish, for a koi carp. That's got to be old. So let's go Mistral wise. What do you see yourself using out of the Mistral range next year that you didn't use this year? I've got my answer.
I'll probably wait. I'm using CM1 and Rosehip this winter. And I haven't had a fish with it yet, but
It's been horrible conditions.
The conditions haven't been great. But I think come spring now I'm going straight to Atlantic crab. All out really, and hopefully Mistral will bring out some sort of fluoro pop-up or wafter or something like that. Because I like to fish snowman rigs.
They're in the pipeline, I think.
Yeah. I think I'm going all out Atlantic crab. Maybe Bechley shrimp as well to go with it. Hasn't got a lot of fishies, to be honest.
Win. But yeah, my go-to bait for this spring will be Atlantic crab, and hopefully if they bring up a couple of different fluoro pop-ups, especially if they're in Atlantic crab, I'll be hitting that this spring at least.
Yeah. So we're currently in the 3rd winter league. This time last year we were flying high at the top of the winter league. How do you think your chances are going so far?
Well, judging on the first 2 legs, I think I'm absolutely nowhere near, actually ranked.
I think we're mid-table, to be honest.
Well, there's 3 people. We're like joint 4th, I think it is, or 5th.
20 other people.
With 20 other people. So yes, bagging a fish could push us right up to the top. But we haven't. I remember January and February matches were horrendous. They were horrible last year, and we've had a horrible November and December.
I think this is our best chance to catch one since we've so much.
This is. It feels like it's feeding weather. Ooh, sorry. We put the baits out just to see if one of them picks them up.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I think we're in good areas anyway to pick them up. People seem to catch from these pegs. Not us. People who seem to catch.
I had 220s of that in the spring.
Yeah, you've got loads of bait in.
I put about 10 bombs off 2 spots and had 220s off each spot.
Any
one off each spot.
tackle you bought this year that...
Oh, I've been buying loads of rubbish off Wish. I've got all my Ronnie Rig stuff off Wish. PVA off Wish. Back leads I thought were a deal when I first started buying them, and now they've started adding like a ridiculous amount of shit in. It's amazing. You buy a back lead down the road and it costs you like a pack of 3 costs you a £5, or we can buy them for £2 each from China and they ship them around the world. Amazing.
It takes about 4 weeks to get here.
Oh, yeah, you just got to plan your sessions in advance.
So we're fishing in the winter now. I don't think you've seen this on one of the vlogs, but Dan has got a heater these days. Want to show them your heater?
So this was a present off my parents. We used to do a lot of biker rallies and stuff like that, and they decided to give me this as a Christmas present. It's a 1-bar heater. So that's why I was foraging around looking for a bit of gas canisters today. I went to B&M and I couldn't find any. So literally I got it lit for about an hour later, and then the gas will probably run out.
I've managed to purchase a light from Go Outdoors, and it's very, very light.
It illuminates. Well, we had it in the last vlog when we were cooking.
Yeah. And that's probably the best buy I've had this year, to be honest. It lights up everything. One of these winter nights is a long night, and it lights up everything, to be fair.
I think the days pre-mobile phone, I don't know what anybody done inside these. We sit there playing games non-stop, waiting for a single beat.
They normally don't happen.
They don't happen, and we end up playing games all night. We could have done that in the house.
Yeah.
Right.
Right, so just want to say Merry Christmas to everyone and a Happy New Year, and see you on the bank next year.
And we'll see you later when we catch some fish. I'm not coming all the way round here. You can get someone to film it for you on their phone or something.
I'll take the other camera.
Alright then. Ta-da.
Ta-da. Merry Christmas.
Well, it's just gone 4 o'clock. Andrew's run back to his bivvy in the rain. The weather forecast said it was going to be raining from about 4 o'clock onwards. It was about 45 minutes early. It looks like it might be in for the night. I'm sitting inside the bivvy with my little 1-bar stove or heater burning away. I'm not sure, I haven't got much gas in that canister, but as you can see, just outside, it's slamming down outside. Oh, yeah. I literally have not seen anything moving on the surface since it started raining. Come on, Rod. Just hopefully hopefully it's pushed something down, pushed the fish down, and they're going to be feeding on the bottom tonight. And there'll be a few fish caught, and one of them on my rod. In true winterly style, I've gone for the old tinned special. This day, I've all day breakfast in a can from, what's that say, Hunger Briggs. Yeah, B&M special, £1 a can. But yeah, I'm gonna flop that in the pan and see what it's like. Me being me, I didn't check whether it had ring pull, so I've had to open it with a blade of a scissors. And nothing wants to come out. There we go, finally got out of the can. And we have got tin sausage, quite big ones. Ball things with, I think, a bit of egg inside, a bit of mushroom, and I have no idea what that is. That's supposed to be an attempted piece of bacon. Let's get it warmed up and heat it up, is it? Good morning. So it's been a wet, horrible night, and I've just got up and it's starting to rain again. Oh, bad hair. There was 2 fish out last night, nothing particularly massive, but still winning fish at the moment. 14 pounder down from the container, and a 12 or 13 pounder from the guy next to me. So it's all to play for. One run. Did go pretty cold last night. Again. It's the winter. I keep forgetting that. Oh, right. I'm gonna make some coffee and I'll see you later. Not much is happening. So when I first checked my phone when I woke up, there was only 2 fish caught. Turns out there was a 3rd one caught, so 1st, 2nd and 3rd place. They are all beatable fish. There's 14 is the biggest, and then 2 12s for 2nd and 3rd place. When you think this time, well, last year I caught an 18 pounder to start off with, and I think I was sitting 4th or 5th in the ranking. So it's how hard it's gone. The guy next to me has had a run and it found a snag in the middle, but I've got fish swimming in front of me since I woke up, and they're just cruising around. So what I've done, I've flipped round, I've reeled them all in. The one Ronnie rig I've got in, I've flipped it round for one of the pure pineapples, the only fluorescent bait I've got at the moment. And I've gone out on, I've dug out the banana and toffee pop-ups because they're yellow as well. Anything that's really bright. And then the flip on the end one, then I've put half a banana toffee pop-up, and what did I put on it? Oh, one of the chili out of the mix that I've made that I haven't spawned. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. We've got about 2.5 hours left. Let's see what actually happens. The wind keeps coming in and it's getting cold again, and rain keeps popping in and out, so it's not comfortable fishing, but if I just one bite will turn it into a good session. So the rats were about last night, not too many of them, only a few poppins. Here they go. They got the boat up for the one that got snagged earlier on. Let's see if they can't free it from the snag. Well, it doesn't look like easing off for a bit. One thing I forgot to mention last night is I actually had a run. It was like 3 weeks in a row. One thing I should really say is when it was hammering down last night, when the rain is coming down, the river's starting to pour through, or the stream, there's a tow in the water. And if anything gets caught in that tow and dragged along and hits a hook, it gives you a run. I think you've got what they call a dog poo bag. Yeah, I caught that about 11 o'clock last night. Well, the all-out's been called. Waiting for a bit of dry weather. Going to pack things away. But that's it, another blank. Oh god, they're awful, aren't they? So, next one is in January. See you then. Ta-da.